Yo, what up, it's Don.
Sammy Lee here.
Soul Brothers back up in it with an update for the best traction for dusty conditions.
Do you play on a dusty court?
Shout out to all the dusty boys,
Yes.
dusty girls.
We play on a very dusty court, so we need top level traction every single day usually.
We actually play on a dirt court.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
But yeah, it's been raining a lot, so it's been really clean for the past like month or something. But now it's been pretty dry, and it kind of sucks now. So anyway, so we have two tiers. First tier is just I mean every shoe picks up dust. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what shoe you get, every shoe basically picks up dust. And the only shoes that like have never really had a problem is like only the Kyrie 2 for me.
Really?
Kyrie 2 and maybe the D-Rose 7.
Yeah, those are both really good.
Yeah, but every other shoe is just like they're either like it's just a really minimal, you know, and you like really never have to wipe kind of, but you still kind of do.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, the tier 1 is basically you really don't have to wipe. But if it's super dusty, it's just a very minimal, super light wipe and it doesn't pick it up that much, you know. Tier 2 is it picks up dust a little bit quicker, a little bit more frequently, and it's a little bit harder to wipe off than tier 1, but it's still like really easy, you know. So yeah, we have tier 2, tier 1. Let's get it started off with the KD11. KD11 is a really nice traction pattern, really good hard stop on a clean court. But on dust, it picks it up kind of fast, but it's a really easy slight wipe. And once you wipe, you have a few good stops again. And it's actually a really good stop. So yeah, KD11 for the win there. Same thing for the Harden Volume 3. If it's super dusty, really dirty court, then it picks up dust a little bit. And you're going to be sliding around just a little bit. But you just do a slight wipe. And once you do that slight wipe, you're good to go and you have good stops again. So that's the Harden Volume 3. Next shoe is the Kyrie Low. Kyrie Low, it picks up, like the grooves are pretty close together and it's like really thin rubber. But yeah, like I said, like the other ones, really easy wipe. It picks up dust a little bit less frequently than the Harden 3 and the KD11. So it's a little bit better than those as far as that goes. But slight wipe and you're good to go on the dusty court. So there's that. Same thing for the 0.2 and the Kyrie 5. The Kyrie 5, you really need to break that shoe in, especially the traction, for a couple of days, maybe even a week. But once you break it in, it's a really good traction pattern. But if it is a little dusty, or not even a little dusty, like really dusty, then you're going to need a wipe. And if you don't wipe, then you're going to be sliding around just a little bit. So just watch out for that. But if you consistently wipe, then you're not going to be sliding around. So there's that, and same thing goes for the 0.2. Really good traction pattern, super hard stop. But if it's a little dusty and you let that dust build up a little bit into the outsole, then you're gonna slide out, and that's kind of dangerous. But if you keep that wiping consistent, then you're not gonna be sliding around. So there's that. So that's tier 2. Let's move on to tier 1 traction. Let's get it started off with the LeBron 16.
Yeah, pretty gnarly bite. Tread is super gnarly. Should last a long while. Dust isn't crazy.
Yeah.
Not a crazy issue. Overall, super solid traction pattern for sure.
Yeah, and it gets that traction pattern basically from the Soldier 12, and the Soldier 12 traction was really good. So you're not gonna have any problems on dust with those two shoes. Next shoe is the Anatomic Spawn Low, or mid, or I don't think the mid's out yet. But yeah, it's a really interesting, really weird traction pattern. Like the longest rubber, lines that I've ever seen.
Deepest,
the deepest.
They almost fold over themselves.
They definitely do. So like,
it's crazy.
I noticed like it kind of flips over itself. Especially in where the ball of your foot is, which I found kind of annoying. Not really, because you don't really notice it while you're playing. It's only when I was like kind of standing around, like really wanting to flip it over, that I noticed. But yeah, so once I broke it in, really nice traction pattern, especially on a clean court. Dust also isn't like really affected. It's really weird because like when it picks up dust, it still sticks really well, but then you wipe, but then even though there's dust on the floor, it still doesn't bite as good as if it was a clean court. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of one of those where it's like if it's dusty, then you're kind of just screwed. You can't really wipe. It just doesn't have like a really good stop. but it's like not a bad stock though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's the anatomic spawn. The Curry 6 is just insane. Like it really doesn't pick up any dust, and if it does, it's a really easy wipe, and just awesome bite on clean port and on the dusty port. So yeah, traction on the Curry 6 is really good. Same thing goes for the Kyrie Fly Trap 2. Kyrie Fly Trap 2, really easy wipe, and it really doesn't pick up dust all that much. And it has a really nice alto curvature as well. I really like how that feels. So yeah, Kyrie Fly Trap 2 for the win. Last but not least is the PG3.
Yeah, I can't complain. I mean,
This guy knows.
I've never wiped. Well, I don't think I've ever wiped once in that shoe.
Yeah, it's super nice.
It's pretty nice. I mean, it will pick up a tiny bit of dust, but even when it does, it's still biting. You're never really slipping out. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's a weird pattern too. You got these circles, but they're pretty deep. The rubber is like somewhat soft, so it's not the most durable outsole, but you know, the shoe itself is also really cheap for having some of the best traction.
Yeah, exactly.
110, the only cheaper shoe on the list is the Fly Traps.
Yeah.
So
And also the translucent and solid outsoles, they're both really good.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't have any problems. So anyways, that is our list for best traction patterns on dust. If you're playing on the dusty court, this list should help you guys out. But anyways, if you guys want to cop any of these shoes, we'll leave links below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
later.
Peace.